first and foremost for all turning up today and sharing this wonderful occasion with my dad and Chrissy. Chrissy, I think you look beautiful today. You know, everyone here looks really well, but especially you look really well. And Dad, well, you scrubbed up well considering you've got a terrible dress sense. You did. But when you asked me to be the best man, obviously I was honoured and it was a privilege to do it. So I went away, done a little bit of research, and obviously there's certain roles that a best man has to do. And I was horrified at one of them because it said that I have to dress you. Which, yeah. And to be honest, I thought I had at least another 20 years before I had to start dressing you. But on a serious note, I really was honoured. You know, it's not every day that someone like your father asks you to be his best man. So, you know, it's been nice. And I was also pleasantly surprised to finally hear you say in a few words that, you know, John, you are the best. And I know it's not hard for you to admit to things like that. So, no, that was always a pleasant surprise. I mean, obviously I've introduced myself, I've said a couple of small liners now. So, I think all that needs to do now is talk about, you know, who my dad is and what he is. But obviously, first of all, Dad, don't worry. I won't mention anything about your dark and gloomy past or any criminal activities that you may have done, or may not. Tickle. Okay, so where do I start? A few words to describe my dad. I'd say he's tall, round, and bald. It is a joke. The tall one's right. But no, my dad. You know, you're smart, funny, super intelligent, and you know you're my best friend. You really are my best friend, and you're the person I come to for advice. You're the person I come to if I've got any issues, and you know you're the person who always has my best interests at heart. And on behalf of me and you know Josh, George, Harry, and Harriet, I just want to say thank you for being such a great father to us all.
That's where Jono gets it from.
So, obviously I have many brilliant memories of me and my dad and the family, and today's just going to be another one to add to the long list. A few memories that I do obviously keep quite close to me is all the holidays we were on when we were younger. We obviously went away, and at the time when we are young, we feel privileged and you know to be away with you. But actually thinking back now, it weren't really a holiday for you, was it? It was more of a business in terms of the savings. Yeah. But no, I do actually remember a certain occasion where myself and Dad and Stuart, his friend, had gone on holiday. And Stuart at the time said, "Look, I've not booked a hotel. Do you mind bunking in with me?" And Dad goes, "Yeah, not a problem, absolutely not a problem." So we get there, and my dad says, "Look, we're on the basement floor. You can bunk in if you want." So my dad goes, "Right, Stuart, go round the back and see if you can climb up." He says, "Look, Gray, I can't climb up." My dad says, "I'll tell you what, just jump on my shoulders and we'll get you in." And next thing you hear a load of, "Oh, what's that?" We look and my dad's got dog poo all over his shoulder because Stuart had stood in it. It was a pleasant, you know, it was nice for me to see my dad like that. Another really good memory that I have with my dad, and a lot of people here will share that, is this so-called great fisherman status that he gives himself. You know, I think everyone in the family. Well, I've got the trophies. But nonetheless, I mean, I think all of our family try and be that best fisherman status. But obviously, a time when we were in Ireland, and my dad goes, "John, do me a favour, come over here. For some reason, my rod's gone in the river. And I'll bear in mind this river was freezing cold. You know, it was dark, it was deep, it was quite fast flowing to be honest as well. But he says, climb in, you'll be fine. And I said, well, why climb in? And he went, well, John, I was playing this fish, and God's honest truth, it was this big, you know, and I lost it. And to be honest, everyone who goes fishing with my dad knows that he loses a lot of fish. and they're so-called this big. But I think he's a little bit delusional about size. But no, I mean, all jokes aside, I never really thought my dad would ever get married again. You know, and getting to know Chrissy over the past few years, you know, I really understand why you've got married now. Chrissy's a wonderful woman. She's done a great deal for the family, for yourself, and you know, I just want to say thanks to Chrissy for that. So, Dad, Chrissy, you know, you've obviously made us all so proud today to actually get out and do what you've done, and I think all that needs to be done now is if I could get everyone to raise a glass, please. And Dad, Chrissy, don't lie, cheat, steal, or drink. But if you must lie in the arms of the one you love. If you must cheat, cheat death. If you must steal away from bad company. And if you must drink in the moments that take your breath away. And on that note, to Dad and Chrissy.
Bye!